When it'll go red, it's always active. They're permanent.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay, I
it'll
see it.
it'll go red, and then you'll get in there, and the timer won't count down, and then you'll still leave.
That's
You
odd.
done cleaning, Kofi?
Oh yeah.
It's a very odd bug, especially when it's the only permanent. I got eyes on scavs.
Go headshot him.
Oh fucker.
Are they at the cabin?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, you're by the
Yes.
rock up there.
I'm done.
Good shit.
Is that you running?
Nice.
I'm along
That's
the
me,
fence running.
up.
Yeah.
All right, continue to push the outskirts. You want to try ZB real quick since it's right there?
Yeah, I'm checking.
Copy.
Move over. By the fence, yeah. Yeah.
One down.
Doors
One
open.
more over there.
Yeah, they probably left over there.
It's,
Contact close.
can't take it.
Can't take it. All right.
Light on or off?
I'm coming out the hole. Where's my contact?
He's about to go down. Maybe.
Dead.
Jesus fuck. All right, let's move.
There's another
Right.
one pushing to your left.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Friendly.
Continue moving. Continue moving.
I hear him through the trees there. Careful.
That was me by accident.
I'm down.
Oh fuck.
Got him.
We lost fucking. Was that a player?
No. Scav.
No, scav.
I'm gonna throw your stuff to the ground, okay?
We gotta go. We can't.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't
Keep
have a-
moving. I fucking threw your tag like a
If you think
dumbass.
you're gonna make it, you got the strength though, don't.
Sucks.
There's no way Scav's gonna get that shit though.
It's too late.
100%.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
It's just highly unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
You live through everything till the very end.
Yeah.
Alright, lit his ass up too. Fucking.
There's
More
another
Scavs
one.
on our left side by the
Yeah.
rocks.
Continue moving. Keep your
hold
speed
our
up.
outside.
Bro, I hit him with my last shot.
Another
too. He just
Scav in the
fucking
building hurt
tanked
us.
it. That's bullshit.
How long do you guys have?
Like a
Couple
minute,
seconds.
less than a minute.
We're
He
right
should've
here though,
died.
so.
Damn. Sorry, Shag. That was fucking stupid. He all of a sudden gets the ability to fucking shoot, and then domes you. Did he dome you?
Yeah. No, he put it in my chest.
Oh,
But,
okay.
like,
Were you in no armor?
No armor
Uh,
quest, guys. You have to run no armor. Fucking stupid ass Jaeger.
he fucking tanked my 7-on-1 shot for some reason. I must have hit his arm.
Is it further up here, Ty?
It's like right here.
You
It's
guys
bugged
felt
right
it?
now, so it's like I know it's like right here.
Sure.
Yeah, we're probably about to die, Doug. It's up here. Yeah, good game.
You guys didn't make it out?
No,
No.
without knowing.
Oh,
And
wait.
did you get out?
Maybe.
I know I didn't. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I did.
Survived. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys lasted last 10 seconds. What?
Yeah.
I think actually I got early
Yep,
terminated.
survived. 49,
Yeah.
54.
Yep. You guys were out by the last 11 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, I headshot both of those scavs. Man, how do they not die though? What the fuck?
1,638 damage. Longest shot distance, 293 meters.
It's too bad it wasn't a shotgun though.
Right? Rip. I wish
So
it was.
did that again with the shotgun.
If they fucking fix the scopes, I will be doing it.
Alright. I did the Jaeger quest though, so I can wear armor now.
Catherine sent you a message.
Oh, it's not that late. I thought it was later than it
Someone
is.
stripped my MPX. Sad day. Oh well.
Oh, I need this shoreline.
I'll go with.
Nice non-existent insurance turn game.
Alright, so I got my gun built again.
Damn.
Well, they only took my 2.5, but they left everything else. What the fuck?
Flash drive. I forgot about that.
Guess I won't complain because they didn't take the stock or the buffer. Bruh, that's the only reason why I'm using these full stocks besides the ergo is. So
Alright,
people can't
I'll
see
make you
the
an
red
agreement,
buffer.
Ty.
I think it's just a normal ass
Ty.
MPX.
Mm-hmm.
You make your agreement instead of paying me 150K.
Do
You gotta
what?
do a lab run with me sometime.
It's gonna be a minute for that, dog.
I've
I
been
gotta
waiting
learn
a
that.
minute, man.
I gotta learn that map better.
The only way you really learn it is by actually playing on it, man.
Yeah,
You could always do a test
Like in
run on
offline.
it without. Yeah. About to
I
say.
go in there naked.
I thought that was the only way we were gonna do it.
I mean,
It's
you guys can
honestly
go
the
in naked.
worst.
You know, you're fine. You guys go in naked. I'll go in heavy. How's that?
That sounds so funny.
Bro,
Take
I'm down.
Glock 17s.
Bro,
That's
imagine you
fine.
die
No,
first.
I'll get you guys some Raider gear. It's fine. I know where all the good spawns.
Well, sadly, I can't do it until. Hold on, I might actually be able to. Let's see. What?
I don't
You
have
didn't give me
any.
that last headshot. Fuck.
Did it
Just
not
let me
say
cheese the map that we.
congrats?
Okay, so there's a trick to it. So we only have to basically deal with raiders instead of any players.
Okay.
Spend 5 minutes in a state of complete dehydration.
Is I switched to the London server before because it's like 3 a.m. for them. There's not that many players. So
Seriously.
it'll start at like 6. That's what we were doing last night, and I think we ran into one team the entire night
So what you're telling me is
out of like six lab runs.
that you only do lab runs when there's no one else but you on.
And it allows you to learn the map, and you get gear out of it.
I mean,
It's
that's what
great.
the free is for.
No, that's offline. You don't get shit out of that.
Just a pussy.
Mm.
You know what? You guys you're the pussies not playing labs.
Oh, we're going in naked. What are you talking?
Yeah, that makes you even
about?
more of a pussy
How is that?
because
least
you don't
I'm
want to
not in
risk any of your
denial.
shit.
At least I know I'm a bitch.
Hey man, I killed an entire team before I died. All right,
yeah, whatever, my guy.
I ripped those guys apart.
Bro,
Yeah, I just died to
fucking-
one cheeky guy laying down on the floor like a
Bro, I
piece
bet
of
they're in their
garbage.
inventories, like doing some dumb shit. They just fucking like, hey, now's my chance, hit it. And then
Nah, man, they were
fucking,
throwing grenades at us like crazy.
They
They just tried to fight us from a hallway.
They're memeing you with grenades, and you fucking kill them. All right, special. That's like saying Cortland's better than Ty because he killed him in that fucking when all he was using was flash.
Man, I really wish that went better. Oh man.
I wish you got
Likewise.
got a nice flashbang where it blacks him out, then you ran out and axed him to death. I would have laughed.
My goal was
So
to throw
high.
all 25 flashbangs after he was blinded to continue blinding him, and then shoot him in the head with my fucking suppressed TT.
That's fucked up, man. That's
But-
cold.
I didn't know he spawned on one side, and then he rolled up on my ass, and my flashbangs weren't great, and it just fell downhill so fast. I was like, no, please don't kill me. I really want this to work. It would be so funny.
All right, who has a lab key card right now?
I sold mine already.
I only have 3, and that's their quest items right now.
Yeah, I've only got 2 for quest.
I don't have any. Sold the fuck out of mine,
I sold my lab keys.
bro. 100%.
You guys are awful. You always keep at
Bro,
least
it's
one.
Too much money. I don't have a whole lot.
It's not worth a lot now. It dropped in price by a lot.
Hey man, 100K is still 100K.
It's true. Fine, I want my 150K so I can buy another lab key card for someone else.
Fair, actually. Ty, you do owe him 150K.
Oh, you shit, dog.
That was the agreement we all made for team killing.
I thought that was for Shag, because he's
Yeah.
That's
literally
for anyone, man.
been
That's-
waxed like 10 times.
Right,
But
that's
either
the
way-
whole point, though.
Is it
So,
at fault team killing, or is it just team killing? Because I did ask you who was
And I
doing it.
answered.
I didn't hear it.
My fault you didn't hear me.
The whole
No, you
squad
can't-
didn't
nah,
hear it.
You can't pull that shit out, Ty, because then everyone's just gonna be, oh, I didn't hear you. I don't know.
Well,
It's like when Shaq domed me in the head when I Q wiggled and waved at him and still shot me in the brain. And he's like, oh, I checked after I killed you. Like, bro, what's...
No, dude, I was blowing up the comms about who's this in the bush?
Yeah,
Who's
I
the
heard you and I was responding and Q wiggling and waving at you and you still fucking shot my head.
You were not
Like,
on
boy.
sounds like you need to fix y'all's mics or y'all.
I was.
Dude, mine's loud
Discord
as
was
fuck. Mine's
fucked up.
overly sensitive. Like I breathe and you guys can hear me.
That shit
My-
fell
my
Oh, no,
apart.
that
Discord
isn't
fucked up, so,
No, I
like,
just
whenever
answered
was
when
talking, it
Donovan
wouldn't
answered. You
actually
said
transmit.
"Are you looting?" And I said yes.
I definitely didn't hear you even interrupt him, and I definitely hear y'all interrupt. Gavin does it all the time.
I'm sorry, what?
Bam.
I know. That's the joke. That's the joke.
Yeah, I know.
I do it too often though. I try to stop myself, but I just can't. I got that 8-year-old inside me. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, whoa. Anyways, so you guys want to go to Shoreline?
I think you took that entirely in the wrong direction. I just gotta put that out there. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
I think we're supposed to go to labs.
Labs? How heavy?
Talking about for the
I
RFIDs.
mean, you guys are going naked, aren't you?
Oh shit! I gotta turn them in.
Are we gonna
I
go
don't have
naked?
a key card, so
Well, I'm not naked.
Well, I'm not gonna go
But-
naked either.
I'm just bringing a Glock that mechanic gave me.
Alright, so that kind of... Alright. Let me
it's
see
a
what I
pistol
can do.
run. I mean, hey, it's not too bad.
And a tac.
I'm gonna bring an AK,
You're
a cheap
tactic.
AK.
This chick
Oh,
is so
sweet.
cool. Wow.
My bottle of whiskey's worth a lot.
I'll put up a splint for a key card so you can trade me.
Oh, we
Oh,
matched.
me?
Oh shit.
Nah, I mean, you don't
Oh,
have to do that.
how did
I'm
I
fine.
fucking miss it?
What?
Dude, I fucking I matched with this person on here and didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, yeah?
it's-
And she's like really nice.
You have to give me a minute, man. I gotta make money if I'm gonna get a key card.
Alright, so we're not running labs then?
I'm
No,
getting
fuck
money.
labs. We're not running labs.
We're doing
Alright.
it. Shut up.
Y'all can run
No,
labs. I'm
you
doing
ain't
my
got
quest.
money for it, dog. We're
I'm
doing
working
something
on
else.
getting money right now.
Oh my god.
Too
dude.
late.
I'm gonna go play with other people. Fuck you guys.
That's fucked up.
I've been asking you to do labs for like 6 weeks, man.
Labs is. I just don't like labs. I don't know it.
I run all your shitty woods missions and get shot for it.
You're not even doing your missions.
You didn't even get shot for it. Ty literally brained you on purpose. Don't give me that.
That's what it was, yeah. I saw him and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna brain him on purpose.
This kid's about to tell us to go to fucking labs. You know what?
That'd be fucked up. You know what I'm really tired of? Labs.
You only ran it with me once.
Yeah, and I died to fucking stupid ass lag. And then I don't get any of my shit back. And I don't know the map. So you want me to go do something that I don't know at all? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Well, I
But-
don't have any faith that you're gonna actually take the time to go learn the map.
I do. I tried the other day, but it's gonna take repetition. Repetition's the father of learning.
That was entirely way too far out there, but I appreciate the effort.
It is. It is. Repetition is the father of learning. You just gotta keep it up.
You could literally just fucking.
I've watched like 5 videos last night and then 2 more this morning, and one of them rewatched of Bastille going through labs and showing stuff to me. I have. It's gonna take me time, but I don't. Eventually, I want to get to labs because that's where all the like crazy stupid PvP is, and it's really intense and fun. But
You ended up buying a LEDX, didn't you?
yeah, I bought fucking 4 of them hoes. Shit was ridiculous.
I gotta be honest, man. Lab runs were the most profitable when I used to do
Oh,
them.
they definitely can be. And
When you
honestly,
get
I
out,
think
yeah.
the only thing that can rival them now is reserve. Like, reserve runs can be, if not, no, because that's not true. I still think Shoreline's the most profitable in the sense of, like, if you.
You know what would make us some cool money? If we went in and fucked up Killa and hit up Kiva.
Just naked kill a hit up?
I
No,
hate,
like let's.
I
let's
hate
get-
killer runs, dude. I always get killed. I have everyone in the group. I'm the one that dies for
It's
that
so
run.
strange that you don't like Killa, but you like labs. Like labs is you're guaranteed to lose everything, and you put in 300k.
Because
you
labs is easier than killer.
To be honest with you, I think killing Killa is a lot easier than going through labs.
I agree.
Do you guys wanna
How
go
do you
fuck
get
Killa?
this fucking auto buy preset nonsense to fucking work? This shit never works for me.
You talking about the edit preset thing?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get it to auto buy for the carbine version of the MPX that I made,
Mm-hmm.
but like it keeps giving me random fuck shit errors.
Well, what are the errors? You
This
stream?
one was offer set 0, your offer 1.
Yeah. So what?
Turn off the trader only, like option that popped up
I
when
did.
you went to the.
And then it's 1512 offer not available yet.
Oh, so you're right now. There's a something that's still being counting down to be available.
Yeah. How do
Yeah.
I see what is and
Just
what
click
isn't
the
though?
drop down carrot on the left, and it should show you all mods.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a little clunky.
Yeah,
it's
they're
really
getting there.
fun. Oh, well, I don't know why it doesn't. When I hit a symbol, it doesn't just immediately give me the list of purchasable parts rather than.
It does. It's just you have to know how to do it because it's a little wonky right now. So I'm saying
It
if you
gives me
stream.
his blank list, tells me I am streaming. Ty.
Oh, it didn't make the noise. Oh, you did it earlier. That's right.
It gives me
Okay,
a
so
full list
scroll
of
up.
all of the barrels, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, because so the name of the gun is New Boy. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
correct.
click the weapon parts and mod. Not the carrot, but the actual bar. There you go.
Oh, okay, so the actual bar.
And then hit purchase all. Done.
Sorry, the offer has already been.
Okay. Yeah, just keep trying it because somebody's buying the shit you're buying at the same time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Just gotta keep. Okay, now you gotta do it again. Yeah, there's a refresh button up at the top, so you don't have to do it. You just did it.
That actually is pretty helpful. That's a good tip. See that though? That's
Very nice. Yeah, I see the little advanced tube peeking through there, though.
employee.
You see the advanced tube
Yeah.
peeking through the bottom?
When you're looking at it though, you can't see it in game. But when you're in this, you can see like the little bottom section right there. So when you're like looking in the selection, like that's like you could see like a little bit of red, like right where it connects, but like not really.
No, I'd see it. I'd be like, ooh, advanced? Advanced what? Red? Ooh,
Hey, bro, so
feeling this
far not
motherfucker.
anyone has noticed when they picked up this fucking MPX, bro. They take all the mods, drop this shit, and I'm like, thank God, bro, it's 90k by itself. Like, holy
think
shit.
that's
How is that
pretty
even
sick.
possible that they can
It's
take off
fucking
the
nice.
mods without seeing the tube?
Because the stock isn't counted. It's on an extension for the buffer tube. So
Yeah,
they're
the
just
stock is
taking the
removable.
scope, the silencer, and the pistol grip and stuff, but they're not taking the
What was
other
your?
grip.
You asked how did they take the mods off? Is that what you're saying? Still? I mean, Shag?
Yeah. Like, how are they taking the mods off without seeing the advanced tube?
No, they have to have seen it, but
Yeah.
they probably don't have space for it, so they just throw it on the ground
Bro, why?
because they're dumb. Not necessarily because they're dumb, because it is a 1x2 that's worth 90k to 100k ish right now. Is that still right? So wait till that timer
90K,
goes down,
yeah.
then hit purchase. There you go.
So,
And
we
then
hunting killer?
Okay.
Let's go for kill, man.
I might. Let's see what's gonna go down, because I might have to fucking just buy these fucking keys, dude. I just want to shoot myself.
I might.
306. Sorry.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna say I might run a factory run very quick if you guys are undecided yet.
Oh, scav run. Does anybody have the West Ring 216 key? West Ring
West Ring 26 key 206
306.
306. I do.
Or, no, I think it's
216.
216, yeah.
No, I have 306. I don't have 216.
You
Have
found on the
214.
second floor theater building at the health resort on Shoreline. Okay, so it does spawn. Oh my god. I need this key so bad. So I can get level 4 skier. I think finish the quest. They're selling this bitch for stupid money.
Like a mil and a half, mil and a quarter.
1.2, 1.3, yeah, 1.4.
Damn.
2 guys for 1.9, another guy for 1.99.
Well, let's go find
So,
it. Where
Look at
does
that
it spawn?
accuracy difference between the
It's a really low
standard
chance.
and the AR.
The
rating.
likelihood of it actually dropping for you is gonna be really stupid low.
That's
We gotta
actually
try
really
it.
fucking good.
Damn, that's amazing.
From 1.152 to 0.037.
That's accurate than most rifles in the game. More accurate than most rifles in the game.
It's just a fucking 9x19 though. It just sucks ass. That's
All right.
unfortunate.
You
I'm
could
up to
wait.
3 key cards.
What are you doing?
He's buying our labs cards.
Why are you buying our labs cards?
so we can go die in labs and lose all our nice things.
See, the thing is, Ty, I'm not sure which one would technically be better, because the MPX drum is really nice, but these new mags for it are fucking like super good.
41 round?
41 around,
Ergo's
right?
better.
With a 50% negative to speed check modifier, and it's only -1 ergo.
Yeah, I would
But
run
like,
those only.
these are so much better. Like with the -15 on the like, bro, literally 9 less rounds,
Yeah, that's.
and it's
I
amazing.
wouldn't even run the ball sack
drum.
mag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's breathing really heavily on the microphone?
It's Dell.
My
Is
bad.
it?
Those new
I'm
mags
not.
are so
I don't.
fucking nice, though. They're super good.
I
was
kind of
gonna
want to try the MPX.
Bro, go for it. It's a fucking great ass gun. Like, you'd be surprised, bro. This thing actually has fucking really sick ass long range.
I wonder how
Especially
nasty.
when you do the rifle variant like this thing, bro. This is super good.
Yeah, because that's really accurate. That's actually really accurate. The muzzle velocity is slow. I wonder how.
It's a 9mm. That's the only problem. This is actually higher muzzle velocity at 421 versus the standard. I think this one's pretty. Let me see. 421 versus 347.
Yeah,
And
dude.
if you
the
want to go
barrel.
stock MPX, bro, it's only 299 muzzle velocity.
Jesus.
I like this bitch is modded to fuck, bro. This is the carbine version. This is the one you handed me. Is just basically SMG, and then this
Mhm.
one's stock, which is just kind of not very good. And
It's an SMG, but yeah. They're
well,
all
the
SMGs.
MP5 starts off with better stats than the MPX does by default, but the MPX is way more moddable. And
What's the
you can
barrel
do
length that's on there right now?
14.
14 inches. Okay.
It's also one of the cheaper barrels for some reason, despite it being one of the better ones. Also, the carbon fiber barrel and all that. I just gotta say, I just wish I could change the base receiver. You know what I mean?
Well, then, in this game, that's tied to the gun itself. So,
Yeah, no, but I mean more visual even, because like you
I
get the
see.
carbon fiber, like everything around, and a nice ergo hand grip stock, and then you got this kind of like dingy basic, you know?
You actually don't have a front grip or anything on your forend for some reason. Is that by choice or are you just?
I haven't actually checked to see if I could put a rail under here because the MPXs have very specific rails, which are these Gen 1s here.
Yeah, they're the lock types.
Yeah.
Yeah, why haven't
what?
you? Do you don't want to, or you just don't have any?
Well,
It goes on a 4-inch.
Yeah. Well, no, they're 6. I thought the foregrips were 6-inch rails.
well, with the carbine, I'm not
I think
sure. I
it's
can double
4
check
with
real
the
quick.
MPX. I
Oh,
know
okay.
it is in stock, but
This one.
Just right click on the forend. Actually, just do this. Right
just
click on
drag
the
it from
gun.
the other MPX.
А, вот тут, короче,
Yeah, you can
друган
do
мой
that too.
бывал
Yeah, the
точно.
4.1 mag pull.
Yeah, that's for your foreground.
Okay, so it's just smaller on the MPX then.
I can do it. It's actually not that expensive if I can find a 4.
There's one right.
A 4 though, not a
Trade.
2.5.
Yeah, you have to show them where. Or just right click on the 4 right there. Right
Oh,
click
you're right.
and then just
Filter.
filter right now. There's one for 3K. That'll give you even more stats.
And then I can.
Either the Fortis, the V25U. I guess you guys were saying the Cobra Tactical's good.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
This one's pretty decent. It's not bad.
It's very good, yeah.
Yeah.
There's only like 2 that are better than it. The
Trying to
Fortis
remember
shift
what
is
it
really
was
good.
like.
The B25U mount has better recoil, less ergonomics.
Is it the Express grip, I think? No, it's not. This one's a slightly lower version of what that one was. There's a specific one that I had on my M4, which was because this does hold the M4 variants, or at least it should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. The Zenit RK1 foregrip.
Yeah, the RK1's really good.
The RK one.
Maybe.
Foregrip on the B25U mount. not that one.
I need the divest.
Second from the bottom.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
Not wish list. Inspect. That's for recoil control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably won't need that.
I mean, yeah, but
But that's a really good one for recoil.
mhm.
I don't know what your recoil is, unless you just want to completely delete recoil.
I mean, it's already pretty
MPX.
much non-existent. so-
34 vertical. Jesus.
With that accuracy, bro. Hey. What you doing?
Is there any other rail other than that one this long?
There's the 2.5 and the 4. That's it, I believe. I could double check real quick. Was this what it was? The Cobra Tact? No, it wasn't.
My basic MPX vertical recoil's at 28.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, just the 4.1 and the 2.5. What's this? Magpul Pro 700? This is for the Remington though. That's adding on to the 400. Yeah, I mean, I think the tack grip is probably best because ergo is going to be the more important thing because this thing has already such low recoil. Plus, with the ergo, that just makes the
What's the
the
stats on
long
the
range
Cobra
even better.
Tactical?
It's like one less recoil than the Fortis, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's 11 and 1 versus.
Maybe I changed it.
Shit, I just fucking lost it.
Fortis
For-
shift.
Yeah. 40
5
shift?
up, 4, 4,
Ooh, look
5,
at
4,
that.
5 up. Yeah.
Always wanted to
Oh,
try that.
never
Oh.
mind.
Same ergo, better recoil. Yeah, better recoil.
Yeah, so the Fortis is better now. The Cobra was better at one point. I wonder why they...
I think the Cobra is a direct mount, though. I don't think you have to get
A rail?
a rail for it.
Flip it upside down?
Rail?
No. Looks like you need a rail.
Yeah.
Discretion.
I know there are some of the,
The mag pulls will
yeah.
just slam on there.
It's
Yeah.
almost a motorcycle seat. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, I might just go with the Fortis. Just because.
That's what I put on my MPX.
Got USD.
Yeah, and if you can, does it also take standard?
That's actually not a bad trade, sodium, for that. I might do that just to save
Standard
cash.
what?
Does it take standard like cold A2 hand grips? Can you
Yeah,
put
I
like
put
the?
skeletonized on it.
Ooh, that looks nice. Let me see it.
Alright.
Those are
How do
my
Do
favorites.
this streamy shit.
Just
I got a
double click or go into it'll say escape from Tarkov and
Alright.
just click
At the bottom. Yep.
and prepare for crash.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, that bitch is tiny.
Yeah, that's the little barrel. This is the standard TACOM that I run.
Nice.
Honestly, your connection isn't
I
that
like it.
bad.
Yeah.
Your
This is
quality's
actually pretty
garbage,
good.
but the speed is not bad.
You have 249 rubles, dude. You're coming up.
I've been saving some cash,
I
man.
spent way too much money trying to level up skier.
I just made like 1.2
Bro, what the fuck
No.
is that barrel,
in
bro?
rebuying.
You did the 4.5. Why?
It's tight.
Look at the accuracy on it. 0.243.
That shit is garbage.
That shit's less accurate than my shotgun.
I'll
Yikes.
fold anybody up, man. Come at me.
Bro, you
I'll
Yeah.
fly right up in your face.
Like they do to me on fucking factory. This shit pissed me off.
I'll snipe your asshole.
You're gonna
With
snipe
the
shit.
MPX.
You're gonna be shooting up in the air.
You shoot up in the air. Alright. With that savage recoil, bro. 34. We're even. Yikes.
I can just imagine Shag like full sprinting at someone and getting in their face and just.
Mhm.
And then reloading because
Yeah,
it
then the
didn't.
guy's like, "What the fuck did you just hit me with? I'm in tier 6."
Yeah, then you run away.
Then you run the fuck away. Nah, that's when you run rip rounds in the arm or the leg. You just fucking run leg meta. I read somewhere though that I need to confirm that the rip round actually does more overall damage on the MPX than not, but that is complete and totally untested data that I read randomly on Reddit. That
There's too
may
many.
or may not be.
There's too much random
Yeah.
stuff you would be assuming there to say anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's got to be tested, but I do have to say though,
I'm sure
despite
it would.
seeing the actual
If you aim for the legs.
damage charts or whatever, right? Me running rip versus the AP, this gun drops people much faster using rip round, but obviously the body damage is much higher.
You're also counting it more to like you're also engaging scavs, which you can literally one tap with the fucking
Yeah.
rip rounds.
I
So
mean, that's true, but you know,
Yeah.
there's never really a situation where I'm like, all right, here's my enemy player. Well, let's test between AP and rip round. You know.
most players are at least going to be wearing some form of chest armor, which means you won't be one tapping them unless it could penetrate in one tap, which are
Well, I also
generally
read something
left
about the
higher
damage
count.
distribution based on what your chest armor is, which is also unconfirmed as far as I know. But I told Derek about this that it seems, at least from what I've done on scav testing, seems to be true based on the armor position and my damage charts afterwards. Where if they're wearing a chest armor, right, that only protects thorax but not the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
If you shoot the legs, the rip rounds can transfer to stomach damage. But if
Well, what happens
they're
is
wearing thorax and armor that protects stomach, if you shoot the leg, the damage won't transfer to stomach.
no, it will. So what happens is if when you fire a single rip round at a leg, let's say you fire a mag of rip rounds at a set of legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one rip round will tank a leg immediately, and that blacks the leg. When the leg becomes blacked, the damage that is received from the legs is evenly distributed across all portions of the body, and that includes the protected portions. And this is why leg meta used to be a thing, because it used to multiply. So if you, and actually way before then, you used to die
You
if you
used to
lost
just
both your
die
legs.
instantly.
Yeah.
You fucking got shot and blacked
I
out.
mean,
and
it's
shit.
a rip round. IRL, you're not moving.
The thing is it nullified armor, and everybody just ran high armor or high body damage. And then the guys, there was a meme where they jumped in one of the concrete, like circles, you
Yeah.
know, hid in their legs and then poked out of cover, and you couldn't hit their legs because they were in concrete. And then their body that was exposed, you basically would become a tank because everybody at the time was running body damage ammo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just got a little bit of leg cover, nobody could kill you because your shit was just so fucking thick. But yeah, so then they dialed that back and they had like I think it was a 1.5 damage multiplier on legs, so it did more damage. But then they built these rounds which were designed for it, and it was just clapping people. And
Yeah.
now it's 1x, and it's 1.25 or 1.5 for arms, but I don't remember, and maybe for stomach as well. But basically, if you're shooting the legs, yes, you will receive damage on your chest, stomach, head, and arms, and the surviving leg if it's not blacked yet. But it probably is. So, yeah, so whatever the base damage is, you receive it. It's split across all body parts. The first critical body part hits 0, which is usually the head.
Mhm.
But the way you die is not through a blacked head, through bleeding and stuff like that. You have to receive damage that would exceed that. So that's why I can't remember who it was, but they got their chest blacked. I think that's actually been removed. You used to, if your chest was blacked and your armor would protect you,
Mhm.
and you would receive 1 impulse damage. When a round would strike, you would receive 1 impulse damage behind. It would kill you. But I think they've removed that. But I haven't confirmed it yet. But yeah. So yes, it will. It will come. You can completely murder someone by doing that, and it damages all portions of the body. But it does take generally now, and I can see where that person that would said that is because
Yeah.
there's so much higher damage. So
Well, because
And-
whenever I tested it, at least as far as the damage charge goes on where the kill shot is versus
Well, those
the
have been
damage given to
inaccurate
the
until
body.
this most recent patch.
Okay,
Those
well
were
then
saying.
that might be why. Because what he
Yeah.
said was from what I tested versus what he said on the MPX for the damage between Rip Round and AP versus like that,
Mhm.
that was correct. But if it's been bugged, then
Yeah, I mean, in general, you might actually do more damage overall with Rip because Rip's overall damage potential is just so much higher than any other round in the game. So yeah, you probably are doing more damage, but is your time to kill faster, and are you as effective? I mean, that's very situational. You know what I mean? And I think
yeah,
that's the one thing that I don't really like about the Rip rounds. It's like, yes, I would love to use it, but once again, they're fun. You know, you can
yeah,
one tap a dude's leg with a fucking 9mm. That's awesome. But that's what they're made for. But if the guy's wearing body armor, you aren't doing shit to the body armor. And if he's not wearing a helmet, I mean, if he's wearing a visor, you're never going to pin it. And I don't know. Like, I personally think, I don't know. Like, I would still run, because like 6.3 isn't that great either. It takes forever to pin
fucking
anything.
goddamn, this thing is so accurate.
So it's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to make a decision on like a sub on
Yeah.
like on a caliber like that.
Because I can't, unless you guys would be willing to let me shoot you to damage test with a tier 5 or 6 armor on, which I doubt it, but.
I don't care. I'll go in with just the armor on. You can clap the armor.
Fucking, this thing is so accurate. I love it.
All the tests you're looking for have already been done on YouTube by
Yeah, I
people
know.
like Anton Pastelli, stuff like that.
On 9. Well, it's just like, because if. Despite the armor
Can't
technically being not able to be pinned by the 9mm,
Can't
but if the
do it
rip
yet.
round in the armor leg still does enough damage to make it viable to use at higher tiers, you know, or against higher tiers, then I should be running rip rounds more than AP. I mean, I'd carry both in that particular instance, if you know what I mean. But
I personally think that it is definitely decent. I think it's definitely a decent idea for 9mm to run rip. I would disagree with shotgun, even though the shotgun damage is outrageous, but
yeah,
mainly
you gotta
because
be
of the rate
point
of
blank
fire.
with it.
I think mainly because of like with an MPX with a 41 round mag. If you have the drop on a guy or he's running from one place to the other, you could put maybe half the mag out and you'd kill him before he ever
Yeah,
got to cover, and you don't have to hit all those shots. But if he lays down, he's now presenting you with armored targets, and the only two unarmored targets, the arms, are blocking the body. So I mean, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And maybe you'll hit him in the head if you hit him in the head, then cool. He's not wearing a face shield. He's fucking dead. If he is now he's dazed, so he's probably gonna get up and run because he can't fucking see.
yeah.
So it's I think I would run rip. Maybe I don't know. I can't
Well,
decide.
because the only reason why I run AP more so than I do anything else, not only because of price, but because of the
I forgot rip
ability
is
to still
outrageous.
be viable against the tier 5 and 6 armor, even if only little. It still takes like 7 or 8 to pin chest armor of that tier, which by that time, if they're running 5.5 or 5.4 or 7.6,
You're dead.
you know, yeah, pretty much dead. But in a team situation like the way we usually play, you know, someone else is taking aggro, I could fucking sit off to the side and laser the fuck out of them, you know. Then the high rate of fire, they're gonna die, you know.
Well, you also, even if like let's say you're behind and you're popping shots at him, attempting for headshots, hitting him in the armor, you're dealing slight amounts of armor damage. But anything above class 3 is, I mean, you might as well not shoot at them. I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Like
with the
according,
AP or
even with
or
with the AP, with the AP, like class 4 with a mag dump, you'll be able to kill it. According to this chart, with between 9 and 13 rounds, the penetration is low, but slowly gains in a chance. But anything like class 5 and 6, it's 20 plus before you actually get a shot through. And if you compare to the armors themselves, which these are a little outdated, but they'll give us a decent idea because I'm sure 9mm hasn't been tweaked too much. And I know they didn't tweak penetration yet. So if we go to 9x19, 9x19 AP 6.3. Huh. Wait a Okay. So it takes
Like
20.
that man right there was wearing body armor, which I'm fighting scavs right now, and those rip rounds just didn't fucking nothing.
I mean, with like 3 class, you'll pretty much quickly get a chance to pin. But I mean, you could also, like, if you're ever playing by yourself in it, like
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Yikes, I'm dead.
using 9mm, you literally have to go for the head in almost every occasion to become viable.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a decent chance of immediately penetrating a helmet.
Yeah.
So that's decent, and maybe even a visor. And if they're wearing a visor and you're spraying at their head, eventually you'll bust the visor in a very quick point of time. If you're going for the chest, forget about it. You're dead. Like if you go up against someone like Dell, running fucking 6 with a 4 class visor and he's running 995, no matter what you're wearing, you're dying in 2 shots. And he's got to take like probably like 6 or 7 shots before. I mean, in the chest, it's over 21 shots. Like the fort can survive 21 rounds until you even get an opportunity to penetrate, and the first opportunity to penetrate is a 4.2%. So one goes through, and it does what's the body damage? Fucking 40 something.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's say during all that, maybe one round goes through after 20 something shots. I mean, that's still within a mag, but you know, good Jesus. Yeah, 52, so that's not bad. So yeah, and after 21 rounds, your first shot, let's say you get super lucky, the 4.2% chance you penetrate the fort and you hit him. You know, cool.
Yeah.
Now he has, now if you only need one more. Let's say it hits his arm. So then it hits his arm, and then it penetrates his arm, and then hits his armor, and doesn't penetrate the armor. So
Yeah.
I can see why they would say like rip and then just leg spray would be pretty strong, because you'd probably you'd kill him
High
way.
rate of fire, stuff like that. But
Yeah, you definitely kill him way faster. Probably within maybe 6 or 7 shots max. So it's like, and then if they ever fix, I think this is what's going to make these rounds actually really game changing. If they fix global penetration and fragmentation chance, because these rounds are supposed to have 100% fragmentation chance, but because they don't have a penetration chance above a certain level, the way they've designed their penetration like setup thing, it almost never fragments. So, or no, it basically doesn't fragment. Rip rounds never have a chance to fragment. And if they do, it's like incredibly low. The idea is that they're designed to fragment. That's the whole point behind the round. So I think until they've fixed it, they've kind of just like given it a high damage.
yeah.
But that would be the game changer for Rip, because if you have the ability to fragment, what's the damage? 102. If you can critically fragment at 102, you could almost clap a guy with like one round.
Yeah.
Just,
Which would be amazing. But
yeah, you'd hit for like 300 on the legs, and you'd just be like, "Fuck, that was a lot of damage." But obviously, they most likely, once fragmentation becomes fixed, they're going to dial this damage down a bit.
Well, the
But that means,
fragmentation makes sense as far as the body damage goes, but yeah, with the armor and everything, it really makes it kind of worthless. So I mean, it's good
you up-
versus scavs, bad versus PMCs. Which
amazing
makes
versus
sense,
scavs, because in most cases, scavs aren't running armor, so you can just shoot them once in the chest and they die.
Yeah, I mean, in that particular instance as well, with the AP rounds, as long as you're hitting head like I am right now, and just fucking
Yeah, then they die.
shadow.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this thing is fucking dumbass accurate, and I love it.
Yeah. So I mean, it has it's like, I don't know. I would still probably shoot for the legs in close range or the head in
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's situational, and that's what makes it suck. If I could just go up a caliber, it would be nice. But you know,
I mean, you can. There's tons of options.
well, I
You
mean,
just
yeah,
like
but
you
of
just
the
like
same,
side
I do.
Yeah. The M4 is basically the same platform, just a larger caliber. So, and definitely has rounds able to penetrate. So it would feel like the same gun, but it's a little bigger, a little slower rate of fire, but
Yikes.
still pretty high.
I just
Full
picked
auto
it
receipt.
extra hard.
Where are we running?
Fuck that idiot.
I don't know.
I'm down with whatever.
What is this key?
I'm making money.
Fuck.
I was testing
I
how
should grab that.
I'm at 7 key cards so
decent
far
this
and
is.
going.
Jeez.
I think I'm gonna run a free on customs and see how accurate this thing is at range real quick, and then because as far as killing power goes right now with the 41 mag versus like multiple scavs on factory or whatever, bro, this thing just fucking shreds like no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Fucking 16 people in a row, easy. I wish that when it tells you what ammo type you used to kill them.
Kill 30 scavs at the interchange from the range less than 60 meters. You must be wearing spec gear, a respirator, and module 3M armor.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Let me get my Ollie
Whose-
key.
whose
We
quest
attack
is
the
that?
cursed Ollie.
That's mine.
See, the thing is, I was also thinking about going middle of the road ammunition. Wow, ammunition.
Yeah.
Mainly only because of the velocity. Like if I run CCI instead of either or, I gain quite a bit of bullet velocity on it. But the problem is, it doesn't do a lot of body damage, and it also doesn't do a lot of per hit
Yeah.
damage, which is the problem. So it's like the perfect round for velocity, but in any situation other than someone wearing tier 3 or lower, it's pointless. It barely does enough to pin, fucking third tier armor.
Yeah. CCI is supposed to be a body damage round, but the rip round outshines it so much that it
Yeah.
just it doesn't really.
Mirror's cheap though.
Yeah. So like, I think that is the only endearing quality about it is that it's like a cheap rip round,
Yeah.
and it's still not.
And it's blue.
And it is pretty. Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely mow up some legs with those two. So
Mhm.
what are you going in with, Shag?
MPX.
I might do the same thing. Run like a MPX squad.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Interchange.
Interchange.
Do you guys mind if I join?
Not at all.
Hell yeah.
My head is killing me, dude. I don't understand what 800 milligrams ibuprofen means to a headache, but
Oh,
apparently-
hey,
Hydrating?
Not meant for
do you have
headaches.
MBUS sights on your MPX?
Hey, if you
Oh,
have
I'm
any
sorry.
fucking-
Say what?
Do you have MBUS sights on your MPX, front and rear?
I think so. Yeah. Why?
Because if you don't, you should. Because
Free
they give
ergo.
it's free 2 points
Free.
of ergo.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I do, but
Yeah, rear and front sights. Yeah,
I think
I
actually
had
no,
that on all
I
my
can't.
guns.
I can't have the front because of the AR handguard, but I do have the rear sight.
You should be able to put a
You
front on
should
that
be able
handguard.
to, yeah.
I don't think it lets me do it, but I can see real quick.
Not all of them can have a front, depending on the rail they're using. So it depends on which rail he's using.
I'm pretty sure I remember that having a top rail, so it should work.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't have
Any
rear
of them that
sight
have the
for some
top.
reason.
Yeah, any of them that have top sights can.
The rear sight doesn't
Rail
have
sights.
anything other than sight range. on it.
Yeah, but also adds +1 to your ergo.
The MBUS Gen whatever gives you +1 ergo.
Oh,
for front
gotcha.
and for rear.
Good.
And it
So
makes you
we're talking
heavier.
about- I mean, kinda.
Oh,
They
no.
got it in black and FDE.
It's the Gen
I'm a good
2.
boy.
I have the Gen
I
1
remember to
stuff.
shut down my
so-
generator.
I think I'm
found
gonna
out what
run some labs with Stone.
All right, man. One day we'll get our labs balls.
I got the key cards waiting.
Balls before cards.
I'm up to 11.
11 key cards?
Yep.
You're just buying them?
Yeah, I'm at 1.7 mil right now on money again too. I just haven't been selling stuff.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
what I
been
thought.
collecting.
You can't use front sights with the AR extension on it, but you can run your sight.
That doesn't
Nice.
make any sense.
No, no. I'm selling all the stuff
That's
I don't
not
need
you.
for building
So
my base
sorry.
anymore.
Tear your tear the grip off real quick. Or the
grip?
forend. Sorry. Yeah, double click on it. Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
I might be able to put a mount on it. And
Do you have an end
that.
pack on the front on your top rail?
I don't have a top rail, but I
There's
can.
just
That's what I'm
action.
thinking. I might be able to put a rail to keep
yeah.
the sight on, but
Yeah. Put a rail on the top. Put the 2-inch Gen 1 on top, and it should accept that.
yeah,
That'd be so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's literally just
put
like
a rail on just for front sights.
Did it actually go up there? No, you have to move it. One of these.
No, it doesn't have a top one. Or maybe the 2 isn't the top.
Maybe
or
2
what?
is too small. That's weird though. 2.5 inches plenty for fucking. But maybe the way they programmed it. Because you can put it on the bottom. You can have an angled one as well. Jesus.
Yeah. This thing is moddable as fuck, bro. IRL, you should be able to put it on every single one of those little
Yeah.
divots.
You run
but,
the Lancer OEM?
Yeah, that's why you're on 14-inch.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have an option for top.
Maybe try a different size. Although 2 should be plenty, but
I gotta mess with guns if I gotta run this.
try like a 4.
Yeah, I'll try another 4.
Are you gonna do the 1100?
I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, probably. The
Does anyone have
Daytona.
any spare BS rounds?
Nope, I can't
I
fit
might,
another
yeah.
4 on there. Only
I
on
might.
the bottom.
I might.
If I have them, you can have them. I don't use them.
I'm gonna run my 95 mag.
That's so weird.
God.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
think that's
work.
probably just an oversight.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't-
You know what I'm about to do though?
Feed.
Wow. Oh, I can't start rear sight and that at the same time. That's.
I have so many BT rounds, dude.
You're gonna put a 3x10 on that bitch? That's the 69 mount. That only accepts the 69 and the 59, not
Yeah.
scope.
I had one.
If you take that scope ring off, you can put that scope you have down there on. Take the 69 mount off and then put the scope on.
Yeah, I mean I could do that, but I had a 10x. Is that the 10x actually, or am I just fucking?
No, the 10x is the 69 and the 59. It's the 3x10, if that's the one you're talking about.
No, I'm saying. Oh, I mean yeah, but where is it though? Am I just
That
blind?
9mm drops a whole lot.
Oh,
Just so
I
you know.
bet. Shit probably drops like a fucking brick.
Where are we gonna try it? Let's see.
You gotta put it on your character first.
Oh, you right? That would have been funny. Right, let's go.
Ah,
Are you doing it now?
He's testing something right now.
I don't.
never mind. I'm
It'd
not
be nice
bringing
in free
BS
mode if you could
rounds.
choose spawn. That'd be super helpful.
I had Igornik.
Igolnik.
I'm just saying how
Rounds. I
bad
had a lot of them.
this really is. It shouldn't be too bad necessarily with the accuracy I have, but that's what I'm trying to test is
How much
exactly
are
how far can I use this at?
What's that do?
how much are 400 Igornik rounds worth?
Probably a fuck ton.
Like 400 times 500.
Are they 500 apiece? Oh, they're 600 apiece.
Woo! They went up, son. Shit.
So I'm saying we need to go kill Killa. Make some cash.
I have 300,000 worth on bullets.
Yikes. Sell them motherfuckers.
Nah, man, I'm gonna use them. Kill the asshole. He kills me every time.
With one bullet.
Oh hell yeah, bro! Great spawn.
Nah, man, I'm gonna shoot all 95
Exactly
into him.
where I was
Fucking
trying to
guy.
be.
You can do what?
I'm gonna shoot
You
all
can shoot
95 into him.
95 into him?
With his own gun, with better mods. And less recoil.
So this is 150.
No, that's not 150.
What from
No,
where
I need to.
now?
I need to
The
edit
range
this thing.
is like maybe 75 meters. Maybe a little more.
This from where I am now?
Yeah,
This is definitely near
maybe
150.
100. Maybe 100. That's not one.
That's pretty sad.
I see it, though.
Should've
That's
said
not
so low.
too bad. That's perfect at 100.
Called it. My dick.
Well, the shotgun was doing perfect at like 150. It was actually shooting a little high.
We have no idea why the AP-20s are god tier ammo.
Oh, they have 125% accuracy.
Yeah, it buffs the shit out of the gun accuracy.
Oh, that's not extra.
Is that 250 or 200 you had it
300.
at? It's hilarious.
I see it. It's low as fuck.
I'm
But
so
yeah,
glad they fixed it. It used to be so
100
good.
there is like perfect though. That thing's like dumbass accurate too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this.
Oh god.
Oh.
You see how slow they travel? That's so
yeah.
cool. Put it to 50 and then shoot to the right a bit. I want to see how much it drops.
Like I'll shoot up here.
Wow. That, at least you know where to hold there at 100 meters. With if you're 0 to 50, you can just hold to that. Is it?
I mean, if I go 100, I mean that's.
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying like if you didn't want a 0,
True. I mean, it's just
mark
bottom.
that off. That's really cool. God, that thing's so quiet.
Yeah.
Has it got an Osprey on it, or just like a TACOM tip?
What do you mean?
Suppressor.
Oh yeah, it's got a suppressor. This is a
What is it though?
AAC illusion.
You found that one in Kiba.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one
And
I was
it's-
just about to snag from
Yep.
you.
But it's good though. Recoil
How's it?
reduction, extra muzzle. The reason why I'm using it is because of the muzzle velocity. Trying to stack muzzle velocity. If I use the CCI rounds, I could probably get like 450 on muzzle velocity or something like that. It's fucking really good. Right now, these are rip rounds at 409. Okay. It just came into existence. My favorite thing with this thing is this. 20.
Boom, right back in. It's a
Like
nice.
that's just so fucking nice to be able to do that. Like no problem.
With a
Plus with the
41, the high
41
cap.
round mag, like yikes.
Generally, high caps have a negative to running them, but this is just primarily positives.
That's just really good. I really like this gun. At mid to close range, this thing has literally no recoil. I mean, obviously, but
What's the fast mag change look like? Double tap R.
I need ammo.
33.
I got AP, so second.
Who is that anyways?
You just need one round in it. It'll let you switch
Yeah, no.
if you fast mag. Ooh. Little Colt drop going on.
Some rubles.
It kind of clips through the side a little bit. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it?
Got to work on that.
Yeah. New round or new mags. Yeah, you can see the red clip through.
Mhm.
See, my thing is right when it's like,
I can tell.
yeah, if you're looking for it though, most people are just gonna go, oh, MPX, you know, but you can't see it when it's in your shit really.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
So when you do that, you can't really see it unless you're like moving it around or whatever. It's
Which you're
so
probably
if they're
not
just
doing.
gonna be like, yeah, let's grab all this whatever.
Honestly, what I would do is I'd start pulling all the mods off, and then I would
Yeah.
pull the stock off, and I'd be like, oh, and then I'd put everything back on, and then I'd put it on my back.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if someone does that, bro, yikes.
Yeah, that immediately makes it a. I'm taking this out of raid gun.
Yeah,
If they know
there's
how much
no
that shit
way.
is.
There's no way I see that gun on somebody's person and don't inspect everything about it.
Yeah.
I know
Mhm.
what the fuck they did.
This
Which
thing is
gun?
kitted.
His
MPX.
carbine MPX.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it. What the fuck?
He's got a 14-inch barrel on it.
Why?
Cause
Bro,
you really
'Cause
like
look
to
at
mine.
do
that
that.
accuracy.
It is really good for a fucking
Point
9mm machine gun.
037.
It's pretty crazy.
You got 50 mag in it with 87.
41, my guy. It's better than the 50. Check that shit out.
And you're rocking a Yuli and a TC 2001. Literally stronger than your own bullet.
Look, the TC
What kind of ammo are you
2001
using?
What? Oh, the Ergo.
Why not the APs?
What
I
the
said
heck?
ammo.
Oh,
Ammo.
ammo. Gotcha. These are AP63, and I had some rip rounds that I came in with. I already used all the rip rounds, so it's just AP right now. But man, like 50 round so I lose 9, but I keep the reload efficiency and everything. It's just a good idea to run these. These are new mags. Like you
Yeah.
get faster check time, everything.
Yeah, they're way better than the 50s. 50 has a -5 ergo for 9 extra rounds. Like, it's not worth it.
God damn. Fucking. Look at how fast the check mag is in your fucking inventory. That shit's dumb.
Alright, you ready to shoot things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
give me
seen how
one
long
sec.
it takes to load a fucking P90 mag, dude?
Mm-hmm.
I just did
Forever.
2 factory runs back to back.
Nice.
What do you guys think? Should I upgrade to EOD for Black Friday?
I mean,
Yes.
it's more of a like.
The only thing I care about is the gamma. is the gamma.
I would
And like,
buy a different account.
why?
That way you still have a standard account.
But why have 2?
In case you decide you want to grind out your dash. And you don't want to have. So you still have the hardcore. You know what I mean?
I see.
Oh my lord, bro.
That's outrageous.
Oof. Shit.
That has no recoil at all.
Yeah, bro.
Is that you fighting it?
No. Oh my god. So what if it's like over here, right? Yikes.
Fucking Jesus.
Fucking yikes. That's not a bad spread, too. That's fucking amazing.
And anybody getting hit with that amount of rounds, yeah, they may not die. But damn, you will not be able to see shit. Like,
Bro,
fucking
They'll be bleeding out the ass, dude.
Yeah.
bro
every
at
little-
only 50 RPM lower than the P90. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Man.
good.
The other day, fucking Dell and I were at interchange when I was running the Glock, and I unloaded the whole fucking 50 round on him. Of course, he's got the 6A, so he didn't die, but he had like
Yeah.
7 fucking bleed holes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even have enough meds for this.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
That's cool. I was just about to bring that up. I wonder if you can bleed more than once on a certain body part.
I forget how much blood he had, but it was definitely more than 2. And like, he only
Like,
had
this
some.
is shit that I'd love to like test in game, but with no real way to do it without someone just losing their shit for a day. Like,
I mean, I'll go in naked.
So I just want
and
to
whatever you
say
want.
the easiest boss to kill is Gluhar.
Dude, you wild.
No,
Oh,
for
Gluhar's
sure.
If,
You're
if,
wild.
no.
You talking about
Gluhar is
reserve?
yeah, reserve.
Yeah, I waxed him. He's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
His boys though?
No, man. If you
Ah,
fight them
it's
inside the
really
dorms, they're
situational.
easy.
No.
If you fight them
Rashala is
inside the dorms,
100
they're
times
easy.
easier. Rashala
Yeah,
is 100 times
Rashala is so easy. He's fucking retard mode.
Is he?
Yeah, he's dumb.
Yeah, he's got like 4 bodyguards, and he doesn't have armor.
And
So
he hides like a pussy.
That
every-
dude throws some really badass grenades, though.
No, that's- They
No,
all throw badass.
they all
grenades.
throw badass grenades.
The only one I've seen that throws a grenade that I would S his D if I ever saw him in real life was fucking Killa.
Oh
That
yeah,
dude.
that fucking ledge grenade, dude.
You saw that? You remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I was like, that shit is not balancing on 1 inch of fucking material right now. Boom! And I was dead. I was like, what?
Killer's a fucking hacker.
You were there too, Del? Were you?
Yeah, Dell was there. Was it
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
And,
I was like, I'm just gonna lay down. I'm a heal, and then the shit was just like, doink. I'm a hold right here, bitch. Like, come on, man. That's bullshit.
We
Like
were
the
dying, dude.
the ability to throw the grenade with just enough velocity that when it lands, it won't want to carry any other energy off, and
All
then
right,
right at my head. Like,
we're going to interchange, right?
yeah,
I need to build an
MPX
MPX.
squad on interchange. You ain't building
I'm-
MPX
I'm-
all day time.
Dude,
I
told
didn't, I'm
y'all
not.
when I
I'm not
talk-
doing NPX.
All right.
When I talk, I just can't stop fucking walking around.
I told you I'm shoving 95 rounds of Goinik on his.
Do you
Penis.
wanna use the little one or the big one?
I'm gonna pretty much almost copy Gavin's build, I think.
Or are you gonna run the carbine?
Yeah,
All right.
because it looks dope.
It's sick.
Just don't get run up on, because your shit is
Oh,
not
I-
going down.
I hope
You're
Killer
gonna
runs
use the
up on me.
expensive buffer or the normal one?
You see me do it with the VSS with SP6. Remember that?
you know, you know what would depress you if like Killer ran up and just axed you in the face.
I would be dead.
I'm shooting and nothing's happening.
I
He's
think you
meleeing
actually-
me.
You'll get lower recoil with the ULSS stock than you will with the advanced tube and the Viper.
The thing is, though, the recoil's already like non-fucking existence. So the only reason why I use the advanced over it is because the accuracy bonus. Also, I get the muzzle velocity. Muzzle velocity was my goal for this one for the carbon
Make it
version.
easier to shoot.
Dude, I have so much money right now.
How
'Cause
much?
The biggest
I'm at
downside
3.1
with
mil.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I've just been sitting here selling shit I'm never gonna use. So like I've been holding on to stuff. I just random supplies and lots of motors, and I had a lot of PSUs, but I've already have all the stuff that I need for upgrading my hideout. And I have that in a separate case. So I sold everything in one of my lucky scav cases. So it's basically empty. I still have 4 pressure gauges for those upgrades, but I sold 2 because I had 2 spares.
God damn it, dude! I fucking. All right.
They expensive, man. Were you gonna pay me 300K?
300K?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They pricey as fuck, dude.
I might have given you 150 for it.
I might have sucked
But-
you up for it. Shit.
I get them
mean,
pretty often, so I'll drop you the next 2 though.
Well,
You need them
shit.
for-
All right.
You need lavatory, right? 2
Yeah.
or 3 or whatever you get. You get 3, right?
I
For the
need
ga-
2 or 3. Yeah.
Yes, 3 for the 2.
Ty, what's the average weight of like an M4?
The average like real life weight? I don't know.
Well, no, in game.
Oh, I don't know. I can.
Because I have an M4, but with like no mods or anything on it, I can't really say. Like I know Derek has one, but
What?
not anymore. Your M4.
Oh, I have it. I built
Oh,
2 of them.
What's the weight on that?
It's heavy. Let me tell you. Here a second.
Give me a stats loadout, because muzzle velocity is not something I can compare to. Like the biggest downside that I've had using this gun so far with the 9x19 is
Okay,
just straight up
so,
not enough velocity.
Weight. Just flat weight.
Yeah, flat weight.
I need to go to modding.
Because
one
this
sec.
one's 4.075.
Just double-click the
which is
gun,
actually
And
super
up at the
weight.
top right of the gun, it'll tell you the weight.
Or I
Okay,
can go
it's
to
a
modding.
4.4.
4.4. This is 4.075 for this MPX.
You gotta remember you're also carrying an extra 11 rounds. Well,
Yeah,
actually, are you a 60 rounder?
Yeah, I'm wearing 60s.
Never mind.
So they're close.
But I also have, what is it, 93 ergo and all sorts of attachments.
I've got 86 ergo. What's your accuracy?
Oh, it's just 0.53 to use the barrel that I want.
0.53. Yikes.
It doesn't
6.
matter.
Fair. What
It's
about
2
your sight
bullets
range?
in the chest and they die.
Fair. But what
Eight-
sight range, bro?
800.
Yeah, 800. We got the same sight range. That's sick.
That's
Sight
because
range doesn't
I
really
use
Yeah.
I use the Bravo.
I got it at 2.5.
None of the optics actually allow you to zero out to that. Well, none of the assault scopes allow you to zero out to that anyway.
What about your V recoil, my dude?
43.
Mine's 32. What about your horizontal?
That M4 is gonna
100.3.
outtrade you every time, man.
for real. I know. I'm just,
Yeah,
You're just
well,
annoying.
that muzzle velocity though, it's like 700-800.
Don't even matter.
Mine's 421, bro. Let's get it.
yeah. My
You're gonna spend,
my muzzle velocity is at 942.
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
what I
spend
thought.
Bad.
2 fucking mags chewing through his 6A.
Yeah, bro,
You're not gonna
but what
outtrade him.
about that fire rate though?
And dude,
All right.
your fire rate was set at
850.
mine's at 800.
Hey, 50 more rounds a second.
Yeah, I hit fire
Whatever.
2 shots and you're dead.
Hey, bro.
One
if you
shot
don't
if it
see
hits you in
me,
the head.
if you don't see me,
This is actually the next thing I'm gonna 1v1 Corlin with. Is just like
And dude, I can't wait till they allow you to do offline with your friends just so you can practice shooting against each other.
yeah, no,
Right.
bro. I would love low damage, high fire rate weapon against someone against Cortland in armor. Fucking lighting his ass up, and he's just like not taking any damage.
Dude, he has such a high survival rate because he plays with you, Ty.
is that
I
why?
feel like, yeah,
What's his survival rate?
like 54%.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty
Really?
good. I'm
Dang.
surprised
Yeah.
his survival rate isn't.
It's because you guys team run him through all of his quests.
That's how you do it.
I
That's what-
prefer being in a 2-man, honestly. Like being solo's cool every now and then, but
So if I'm playing like late night labs, I honestly like 3-mans because you get the most out of the loot. And
Usually-
you can still hold all the angles you need to.
If
Yeah.
you
Um,
server labs like you've been doing, sometimes you'll get like no one in the server, and you'll literally just get labs by yourself.
Yep, and then you just like
Nice.
go to garage. Garage, I think, is the best one, the car garage. So you go up there, you turn the button, you go downstairs through that little stairwell area where they just funnel. It's real easy to hold.
And they're so bad now. Like it's
They're
crazy.
so dumb, dude. Okay, so Shag, Ty was watching me just solo run it because we were just test firing a gun and fucking around with shit, right? I was standing in the open because I needed to die. I had to end up jumping to my death because the bots couldn't kill me. It was really annoying. Like I was like literally jumping off this
I was
thing,
like, dude,
breaking my
this
legs.
bot is literally he missed killing himself like 4 times while the bot was attempting to engage him, and then he just ended up killing himself. It's
Yeah.
like, wow. Before, if you were by glass stairwell,
All right. I just wish the time between scabs is not so long. Kind of sucks.
hottest area on custom.
And he's
like,
wearing
fuck.
P.A.K.A. armor, dude,
Bro,
with a
great.
penis helmet.
Hell yeah. That's
gotta
the
start
meme
somewhere.
dream.
I mean, he's
So-
moving okay, and he's closing his doors like he should.
Well, I mean, he's still a FPS player, so
Yeah.
Where's the fuck is the MP?
right
Oh,
there.
here it is.
It's next to MP5. They're cheap too, bro. Check that shit out.
298.
Oh god,
Yeah.
he doesn't know this game so much. He's trying to loot computers inside dorms.
You can also trade it for the silenced variant if you wanted, or the 7 right there, bro. If you got tags.
Yeah, that MP7A1.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should fucking run.
I got a MP7A2 that
You're breaking up.
I said I got a MP.
You cut out again.
Your voice.
He has an MP7A2.
In real life?
No, like in my stash that I'm never gonna use. Do you want it?
A2's the tan, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it, but not right now. Another
Yeah.
time. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't ran that either.
Oh, who uses the FN? Oh no, I sold them. My bad. Never mind.
That's Cortland, in case you're wondering.
The fouls.
Fall? Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes the fall.
Yeah, I sold 4 of them because they were worth some good money. I still have a spare SVDS.
So they only have one.
I chip
14
too.
inch.
Yep, that's it.
Who
Sadly.
uses the SVDS?
You sure?
Anyone here?
Yeah, that's the only one they have.
SVDS? I haven't. I'm thinking about trying it, but I would just sell it.
It's
I'm-
really
Okay.
good,
I'll
but
probably like
it's
it.
kind of iffy for me.
I have 2 of them. I don't use. I picked up an M1A that the boss is carrying. Nice
Does this
guy.
have 41 render? Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's the new one.
I got 2 different Mosins. I got the. I really want to
The
test this Mosin out yet.
one is the better for Ergo.
Yeah,
So I got
totally.
the Archangel one
I always use the Grawl otherwise, yeah.
kit for the Mosin. And it looks pretty sick. I just haven't used it yet.
That's a pretty big tank.